Mhm.
So you can see at the bottom of each page, you have everyone who uses the internet has a digital footprint. From the second you get on the internet, bang, you step your foot, let's say on sand, because you step on sand, you definitely are gonna leave a footprint, right? So the minute you get to the beach and you step on the sand, that's when your digital footprints begin. So we talked about how to manage your digital footprints. What things you can do to protect yourself and to keep your person positive, and how to remain in control of your not necessarily your data, because at this point in time, nobody has control of their own data. Other people are the ones that are controlling your data. Unlike your medical data, no one has the right to take and use your medical data. But your other personal data, the government is refusing to create laws to protect your personal data. So people just continue to use it and make a lot of money from it. And we also talked about how employers, colleges, law enforcement, everyone is going on the internet to check you out, to see what you are about. In fact, that's what the FBI is doing. Those people that attacked the Capitol, the FBI is online just checking out all their digital data, see what they have been doing, what type of people they are, and collecting evidence against them. Okay, so before we read this, I want to show you a video. So let me go to your digital footprints folder. Oh, there are so many videos here. Okay, whoops, last one. Okay, let me change my share. Share again.
Most of us think of Google as a search engine, but it's also an ad agency. Hi there, I'm Jeremy Clark, a professor at the Concordia Institute for Information Systems Engineering. Today we're going to demystify internet cookies. So all of you have certainly heard about the delicious types of cookies, and most of you have heard about internet cookies. To help understand this concept,
Is that sound supposed to be part of? I don't understand where that sound is coming from.
I'm going to tell you a little story about Alice. So let's say that Alice gets a brand new tablet. She opens a box, turns...
What's that?
I think it's part of the video.
Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Turns it on for the very first time. At this point, she's completely anonymous. I'm going to tell you a little story about Alice. So let's say that Alice gets a brand new tablet. She opens a box, turns it on for the very first time. At this point, she's completely anonymous. She decides she wants to go and find some boots to buy. So she goes over to Google, and at this point, a cookie's born. Think of a cookie as a serial number that websites assign to their users to track them around their platform. As Alice looks through her search results, she notices a pair of boots from her favorite shoe store and clicks on the link. By default, a cookie from one website can't follow you onto another website. However, Alice's favorite shoe company, like most of the top million websites, has a business relationship with Google. This allows Google's cookie to follow Alice through the virtual doors of the shoe store, like a little digital stalker. Alice gets bored of looking for boots, so she decides to go over to a message board to chat about her favorite show, Black Mirror. On the message board, she sees an ad for the exact boots she was just looking at. So what's going on here? Most of us think of Google as a search engine, but it's also an ad agency. The chat room in this case has outsourced its ads to Google. And because Google has a cookie that followed Alice from the search page to the shoe site and now to the message board, it knows exactly what ads it can serve to Alice that she's likely to click on. Using cookies in this way is prevalent on the modern web. Of the million most popular websites, Google can trace you across about 50 to 80% of them, while Facebook can track you across a third. Now, all of this may sound very scary. You should know that cookies are primarily used for advertising. However, there are more nefarious uses. For example, websites have started selling digital dossiers to political campaigns for micro-targeting. Now, you may be wondering what you can do to stop this. The truth is, it's pretty much impossible to live a cookie-free existence, as cookies also serve practical functions that make the web easier to use. However, there are some small tweaks you can make to your browser settings to help protect your privacy. First, you should disable third-party cookies. Second, you should enable Do Not Track, which prevents companies that are compliant with Canadian law from using cookies to trace you. The third thing you might use is private browsing mode, which gives you a fresh identity, sort of like when Alice turned on her new tablet for the first time. This is why digital privacy is such an important issue moving forward. And that's how the cookie crumbles.
Let's go.
First, you should disable third-party cookies. Second, you should enable Do Not Track, which prevents companies that are compliant with Canadian law from using cookies to trace you. The third thing you might use is private browsing mode, which gives you a fresh identity, sort of like when Alice turned on her.
You see, incognito is private browsing mode. You remember we talked about that yesterday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me do that again.
Track, which prevents companies that are settings to help protect your privacy. First, you should disable third-party cookies. Second, you should enable Do Not Track, which prevents companies that are compliant with Canadian law from using cookies to trace you. The third thing you might use is private browsing mode, which gives you a fresh identity, sort of like when Alice turned on her new tablet for the first time. This is why digital privacy is such an important issue moving forward. And that's how the cookie crumbles.
Okay. So let's see, should we read first or should we go to where? Well, let me show you how to get to your settings using Google Chrome. All the other browsers have settings as well. You might find it in a different way, however. So if you use other browsers, try to find where it is their settings is located. So in Google Chrome, you go to your address bar, and to the right of your address bar, you have those 3 dots. Click on the 3 dots, go down and look for settings at the bottom. Click on settings. And this is settings. Let's say if you want to stop third-party cookies. Let's go to.
I'm sorry, Miss Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Where is that 3 dot near my name?
To the right of the address bar in your browser.
Okay.
You know where the address bar is?
Yes.
To the right.
Okay. I click that. It's
The
coming.
3 dots. Yes.
Yes, I click.
Then go down to the bottom of that menu and look for settings. And click settings.
I didn't get. Maybe I didn't get. That 3 dot near my name. I click.
No, I didn't say your name. The address bar.
Okay.
Go ahead and share. Let me see what you're looking at.
Okay.
Now, where's the address bar? Point to the address bar.
This is the address bar.
Now, the right side of the address bar. Right. Now, look for the 3 dots.
This is?
Click that. Now, go down to the bottom and look for settings.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Click settings. Okay, that's where we are.
Okay, thank you.
And we're going to look on the left side now, where we have that list on the left side.
Okay.
On the left side.
Oh, left side.
Okay, so you can stop sharing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so on the left side, we have privacy and security. You can see you have at the top you and Google, where you can change your name and picture and import bookmarks and things like that. And then we have autofill. Does everyone know what autofill is? You know how you start typing your name, and all of a sudden you get this thing that has your full name, your address, and all you have to do is just choose your name, and it fills in everything: your name, your address, your date of birth, your telephone number. That's autofill. Everyone familiar with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this is where you can choose what you want to allow to autofill for you. And then we have safety check. Chrome can help keep you safe from data breaches, bad extensions, and more. So you can come here and check to see what is happening on your computer. And then we have privacy and security. Here you can clear your browsing data. You can see, clear history, cookies, cache, and more. And then below that, you have cookies and other site data. Third-party cookies are blocked. So I have blocked my third-party cookies. But there are some websites, like my bank website, they require third-party cookies. So every time I go to my bank website, I have to come here and enable third-party cookies so that I can use my bank website. So we'll come back to that. Then we have security, safe browsing protection, protection from dangerous sites, and other security settings. And then we have site settings, controls what information sites can use and show, location, camera, pop-ups, and more. And then in the appearance section, we have theme, show home button, show bookmarks bar. Okay, so you should have that. That should be blue, your show bookmarks bar. We have font size. If the font is too small when you go on the internet using Google Chrome, you can change the font size here. You can change the font by customizing your fonts. You can choose the zoom, right? It's 100% now. If it's you're not seeing enough things, you can increase the zoom to see more things, or decrease the zoom to see less things. And then we have search engine. Remember yesterday we were talking about the search engine? Search engine used in the address bar. So the address bar is the search engine of a browser. So you can see that the search engine that is being used in Google Chrome is Google. You can click this arrow and you can choose Yahoo, you can choose Bing, you can choose DuckDuckGo. Remember we talked about DuckDuckGo yesterday?
Yeah.
That's it right there. You can choose that right there. Ecosia, I've never heard of that. And then we have, and you can see Bing. Bing is a search engine for what's the new the new Internet Explorer that Microsoft uses. It starts with an E.
Edge.
Edge, right. So Edge, the Edge browser uses Bing as its search engine. Yahoo also has a search engine. Yahoo has email service, and it also provides a search engine. And then we have our default browser.
What is DuckDuckGo? I didn't get even the video.
Oh, you didn't see the video yesterday?
I received then, I didn't see DuckDuckGo.
No?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
What does that mean?
DuckDuckGo is a search engine that protects you from saving. No, it should be on there in the video. It protects you
Okay.
from
See again.
it protects you from
Save your data.
collecting from people or companies on the internet collecting your information, your digital footprints. It doesn't allow other websites to save your information. What other things does it do, class? You are saying?
It's not like
They don't.
like you say, like don't save the information and doesn't share the information. It's basically it's more private.
Okay.
You know, if you like you say you footprint, you can research for things like, and it doesn't go to go to receipt add back because they cannot save the information or selling the information.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
And remember in the video what the guy said, Google is a marketing company. We think of Google just as a browser, but it isn't. That's the least of what it does. The way, how do you think these companies, they don't ask you to pay to use the browser. They don't ask you to become a member and pay this one-time fee. They don't ask you for any money. So how do you think these companies survive? Facebook, Google, Yahoo. How do you think they survive?
They sell us information.
Your information, all information.
Right, right. Everything you do online, they save it and they put it together, and people are able to, by putting all of your information together, they are able to know you. They are able to know you better than you know yourself. Remember when Trump was elected? Trump was elected because his people, his campaign people, were smart. They used a company that was able to target individual people. Because let's say they only needed 1% of the people that were thinking about who to vote for. 50%, let's say 49% were for Trump, 49% were for Hillary. All they needed to do was get 1% to change their mind about voting for Hillary and change their mind so that they will vote for Trump. So they had the tools because they had the data about those people. And what they did with that data is they targeted these people. They targeted them. They sent them bunch of ads and information, a lot of information that were lies about Hillary Clinton, lies about Trump in terms of him being a good person and all of that. They targeted those people. And eventually they got enough of that 1%, they got that 1% to move to vote for Trump. So this thing goes deeper than you can imagine. What they are able to collect and what they are able to do with the information that they collect and they put together. They know you better than you know yourself, believe you me. And when they know you better than you know yourself, they are able to control what you do, how you think, where you go, how you go there. It's mind-bending what this system is capable of doing. And no one is being serious about it. The government is not being serious about it because these are billion and billion dollar companies that provide the campaigns of these people. That's how they get reelected, by these companies giving them all this money. So they're not going to go against these companies. But unfortunately, the population is not understanding this at all. So they just keep on doing what they're doing and sharing their information and giving up their rights and having these people control them. But I'm going beyond what I should be doing as a teacher. Sorry about that. But
No, it's true.
Oh, you did good.
Thank you, Miss Yolanda. It's
Yeah,
really,
thank you.
really true. It's scary, very scary.
Yeah. So let's
Okay.
scroll back up to where it says privacy and security. And here, when you are ready to clear your browsing data, you can click here. And then you can choose what you want to clear. But remember, when you clear all of these things, you have to, the autofill is not going to work anymore. And when you go to websites, you have to do things all over again. You know, with all this history available, when you go to a website that you've been to already, it's easy because they already have all your information. So you just have to do just specific things. You don't have to go and do all the same things that you did at the beginning over again. So know that when you decide to clear your browsing history, your downloading history, your cookies and other site data, your cached images and files. So they save all those images and files that you download. That's what they're talking about there, cached images and files. Autofill form data. So if you clear that, you're gonna have to start typing your whole name over again, typing your address over again. But sometimes it's worth it. Let's cancel that. And then we have cookies and other site data. Click that. And here you have general settings. You can allow all cookies. If you click on the arrow to the right, it will give you information. You can block third-party cookies in incognito. So when you're using incognito, by default, third-party cookies are allowed. But you can block third-party cookies in incognito. And then we have the next one, block third-party cookies. I decide to block third-party cookies. We're going to learn a little bit about blocking third-party cookies when we start reading. But it gives you some information right here about blocking third-party cookies. But let's read it. Sites can use cookies to improve your browsing experience. For example, to keep you signed in or to remember items in your shopping cart. So if you delete your cookies, they're not going to remember, like when you go to Amazon, you see how they keep all that information about your past purchases and all of that. That's going to be deleted. Sites can't use your cookies to see your browsing activity across different sites. For example, to personalize ads. Features on some sites may break. So on the last one is block all cookies. If you block all cookies, you won't be able to hardly do anything online. Then below that, you have clear cookies on site data when you quit Chrome. Then send a do not track request with your browsing traffic. Remember that guy in the video? He talked about that. Send a do not track request with your browsing traffic. So I enabled that. I don't want them to track me. So I enabled that one. So that's why that one is blue here. And then we can preload pages for faster browsing and searching. Pre-fetches information from pages, including pages you have not yet visited. Information fetch may include cookies if you allow cookies. So not allowing cookies, you're not going to be able to use the internet if you don't allow cookies. But you can block third-party cookies and only unblock them when you go to a site that needs to use third-party cookies. So you come back here to settings, you unblock that. You use the site. When you finish using the site, you come back and you block your third-party cookies. But let's go ahead and read about, let's go back and read about cookies. We are on page 9. Okay. Meseret, would you mind? Oops. Okay. Sorry. Meseret, would you mind reading page 7?
HHTP cookies. Another type of digital footprint that is very widespread and affects everyone online are cookies. Cookies are small files that websites save on the computer of a person visiting it. Cookies help browsers keep track of your visit and activities on the website.
Okay. So cookies are very important because it allows the browsers to make things go faster. So if you allow cookies and you go to a website, they drop a file on your computer, and when you go back to that site, things work faster. So you don't have to wait for it to load, and you don't have to add things that you added before because it's already saved by cookies. Continue.
Cookies do different things. Some cookies keep track of preference you select to during visits. For example, if you choose to visit a website in Amharic or view the weather for a specific location, a cookie will ensure that your language preference and weather choice will be every time you visit the site.
Will display.
Oh, I'm sorry, will display every time you visit the site.
And don't forget, read the whole word. Read the word all the way to the end. Don't read part of the word. Read the whole word. Continue. Wait. So cookies do different, there are different types of cookies to do different kinds of things. For example, if you want to set a preference for language, you do that and it's added as a cookie. So when you go back to the website, it's written in Amharic. And any subsequent use of that website will show only in Amharic. Continue.
Some cookies keep track of items you place in the shopping cart when you are ordering things online. Otherwise, the items would disappear from the shopping cart every time you clicked on the line of the website.
A link.
On a link of the website. Cookies also keep the record of all things you have ordered in the past, as well as those things you have searched for on the sites. There are many different types of cookies. Session cookies are used only when you are on the website. Once you leave the website, the cookie is deleted. Tracking cookies are used long-term for record all
long-term what?
Long-term to record all your visits to the websites. Authentications. Cookies keep track of your login informations, username and passwords. Third-party cookies are not from the website you are visiting. Instead, these cookies are placed on your computer by advertisers that display ads on the websites you are visiting. The third-party cookies can then track you visiting to any website.
Track your what?
Visits. Track your visits to any website that has an ad from this advertising websites.
Okay, so these are some types of cookies. There are more other types of cookies, but these are the most used, the most like session cookies. These you needed to be able to use the website. So if you were to block all cookies, you're not going to be able to do what you need to do on a website because you're blocking session cookies as well. And you need the session cookies to operate the website properly. The tracking cookies, the session cookies disappear once you leave the website. Tracking cookies are like, what can I say what they're like? Like someone sticking a tag on your back. You know how children at times, they'll write these really silly names on tape and then tape it on their classmate's back. And so the classmate walks around not knowing that they have this on their back. And then everyone is laughing at the classmate because they're reading what's on the back. So that's what tracking cookies are like. They stay with you and they see everything that you do, every place you go, everything that you buy, everything that you save, everything that you like, and they keep record of it. Authentication cookies keep track of your login information. So whenever you go and they ask for your username, you just type Y or A and immediately your what is that called? Your username just appears. Not the same with passwords. You can't do that with passwords because people will abuse that. So they don't, I haven't been to any site that authenticates passwords. You usually have to type in your password. And then the third-party cookies are exactly what they mean, third party, right? Because it's you are the first party, then the website that you're visiting is the second party. So this second party allows a third party on their website to gather information about you. So although the second party is gathering its own information, it's also allowing another company or another service to come onto their website and collect data about you. So that's what third party is. You are the first party, the website is the second party, and whoever they invite is the third party. Any questions about that? Okay, go ahead and finish, Meseret.
Ms. Yolanda, I have a question. So for the authentication cookies, can we block that?
Can you what?
Block authentication cookies.
Can you block it, you said?
Yes, can we block it?
It doesn't give you an option. I didn't see an option to block authentication. I only see an option to block third party.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. But I think usually some websites allow you the option to remember. You see where it says remember me? You can click on that and choose that your username show up every time you go to that website.
Is that good?
Well,
I mean,
I don't do it. I prefer to enter my own username, because if there's any kind of dangerous stuff on your site, they'll be able to use that information to to figure out,
Get information.
right, and to figure out your password even. So I prefer not to. And you can see a lot of websites like bank accounts and stuff like that. They don't allow you to choose remember me or remember this for your username. A lot of places are stopping that now. Okay, continue, Maseret.
Cookies only contain information that the user has provided, and information obtained from items the user clicked on while visiting the website. No other information is collected from the user's computer.
So the majority, I should have put the majority of cookies only contain information that user has provided and information obtained from items the user clicked. Okay, no, that's true, that's true. All of them do that. So they don't, okay, so that's 95% of it is true. 95% of that is true. Okay. Okay, Ryder, would you mind reading? Page 10.
I think Ryder is muted.
I'm sorry?
Could you read page 10?
Yes.
Remember, when you're reading, read the whole word. Don't read part and don't read the end of the word. And read each word. Don't skip words, don't add words. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I will try. Okay. Cookies are generally safe because they cannot currently transfer viruses or malware to the user's computer. However, there are some cookies that are causing some concern. Flash cookies, also known as super cookies, are created by Adobe Flash and are saved to the computer permanently. These cookies are not placed on your computer by a browser. They are similar to a third-party cookies because they are created by a third party, which is Adobe Flash. And if the browser is running an Adobe Flash program, then Adobe Flash will place a Flash cookie on your computer.
Okay, so I don't know if you have noticed, but a lot of websites are not supporting Flash anymore. I don't know if you have noticed that. And they will, when you go on the website, they will tell you that it doesn't support Flash anymore. They are trying to end this problem with Flash cookies. Continue.
Zombie cookies are regular HTTP cookies that are brought back to life by Flash cookies. These cookies then become zombie cookies. They call them zombie cookies because they will keep coming back immediately after being deleted. And just like a zombie, they never die. They continue to collect information about you forever.
Okay, so you see, okay, okay. Well, I guess that's clear enough. Continue.
Advantage. The benefit of
Read
cookies.
that again. The whole word.
Advantage.
Read the end of the word as well.
Oh, advantages.
Yes.
The benefit of cookies are that cookies allow the website to recognize users anywhere they go on a website, so that they don't have to sign back in each time they click to go to another page. Cookies let the website remember your preferences, like preferred font size, language, and website viewpoint option. Viewing option. Also, they save the information you have entered informed so that each time you need to enter the same information, it automatically appears.
Read to the right.
Which one? Oh, disadvantages. Some disadvantages of cookies are loss of privacy when your data is shared and sold. Security is another disadvantage. Disadvantage because some cookies can...
Disadvantage.
Thank you. Disadvantage because some cookies can be used on vulnerable websites and gain access to your email, password, and credit card information. Also, cookies can remain on your computer permanently even when you have made attempt to delete them.
Yeah. So, okay. Okay, I want us to go back to Google Chrome. Go back to your browser. Okay, let's go to Schoology. Let's go to the address bar in Schoology. And to the left of the address bar, you see a padlock. Everyone able to see that?
Lock?
A padlock. You know what that is, a padlock?
No.
A padlock, let me get an image of a padlock. Padlock. Okay. Images. Okay, these are padlocks. Everyone sees that?
No.
Please share.
Go to Zoom.
Please, can you share?
Oh, I'm not sharing? Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize I wasn't sharing. Okay, there we go. Those are padlocks. So you can see, go to Schoology. You can see a padlock to the far left of the address bar. Is everyone able to see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and click on it. It gives you a lot of information. It tells you if your connection is secure or insecure. right? If you see a padlock, it's telling, excuse me, it's telling you that your information is secure. If it's not secure, it will tell you your connection is not secure. It says your information, for example, passwords or credit cards number, is private when it is sent to this site. And you can learn more. And then you can choose a sound. So you can leave it for automatic, or you can allow sound, or you can mute it. And then below that, it tells you your certificate. It tells you the certificate of the website. So websites have to apply for certificates to show that they are safe, that they are complying with all the regulations of a specific agency that regulates things on the internet. So then they'll give them a certificate to show to everyone that they have been checked and that they are okay. So when it says certificate valid, it means that they have gone through the process with their website and their website is okay. Then below that, you can see cookies, 7 in use. And then below, you have site settings. I think it's the same Google. Click site settings. Let's see what you get. Yeah, it's the Google settings, the same Google settings that we were using before. So go back to Schoology and click the padlock again. And let's look at cookies. Mine says 7 in use. So when I click cookies, I get the ones that have been allowed. You can see at the top, you have allowed and you have blocked. So we are seeing the ones that are allowed. The following cookies were set when you viewed this page, carlosrosario.org, elearning.carlosrosario.org. So the Carlos Rosario website has cookies. And then below that box, you have the name of the cookie. You have to click to choose. Okay, so it's saying no cookie selected. So it's not showing any information about the cookies because it's saying no cookie selected. Oh, wait a minute, you have to double click, sorry. So double click the first one, carlosrosario.org, and then you have your cookies. Double click cookies. And then you can see the cookie. Mine says underscore GA. That's what mine says.
Well, mine says posterrelease.com, schoology.com.
Okay, so click. You see, if it's a cookie, it will have that thing that looks like a cookie to the left of it. So once you click the cookie, you can see below, you'll get information about the cookie. Content, domain, path, send for, created, when it was created, and when it expires. See? Because most cookies expire at a certain time. So this one says that it will expire Friday, January 20, 2023 at 4:59:59. Gives you even up to the seconds. And then below,
How come mine doesn't have all these information? We just have cookies, double click, click net, and then 3 and then no timing, nothing. I guess maybe because yours is
Let me see.
okay. You want me to share?
Yes, please.
Okay. Here is share. You see it?
You have to double click cookies.
Okay.
You see now, you see the cookies. You can see the cookie, right?
Yeah.
You see chocolate chip cookie to the left. Then you click on one of them.
This one?
Click on one, anyone.
Okay.
And there it gives you the information.
Oh. Okay.
Mm. Scroll down. No, not up there. And scroll down. And it tells you when it was created, when it expires.
Wow. January 25th, 2021.
Miss Orlando,
Yes,
I have a question.
yes.
How can I know what that information keep one of them the cookie?
Repeat that.
How can I know that information keeps this cookie about me?
Oh, what type of information?
Yes.
Depends on the type of cookie. Wait, let me see.
I cannot read. If I choose one cookie, I cannot read about what means it cookie. No.
No, you need to know what type of cookie it is.
It's more difficult.
You need to know what type of cookie it is. Wait, let me go back to that.
Stop sharing.
Yes, please. You need to know what type of cookie. Name, content, domain. Maybe. Let me see. Let me search for this. It says underscore GA. Let me see. Underscore GA. Okay, underscore GA cookie. So I can find it.
You not share your.
Oh, I'm not sharing. Okay. Okay, so I went to a tab and I wrote underscore GA and then I got underscore GA cookie. So now it's gonna tell me what underscore GA cookie is. What is underscore GA cookie? Okay. Underscore GA cookie, which is used to identify unique users, and it expires after 2 years. So that's number one. Number two, underscore GAT cookie. Okay, so it's not a GAT, mine is a underscore GA. So it's to identify who you are, right? So it's gonna tell the website that, okay, this is Maria on the website. It's not Yolanda, it's not Messeret, it's not Ryder. This is Maria on this website. So that's what the underscore GA cookie does. So someone give me the name of another cookie. Let me search for it.
CE underscore CE dot S.
Repeat.
Underscore CE dot
Underscore
CE.
C
C A B C E CE.
E.
Yeah, E. Dot
L.
No, I think it's dot S.
Underscore CE dot S.
Yes.
Dot S. Underscore CE dot. I don't have that. I don't see that. You sure it's underscore CE dot S?
Yes.
A period and then S?
Yeah, period. Yeah, period S. Yes.
Okay, let's see if it finds anything. No. Oh, website cookie heritage, cookie policy, cookie policy. Your low code cookie. Well, it's not really giving me any information. No, that's Instagram. Underscore. It has to do with okay, let me see. Underscore, what was it?
CE, period S.
CE, underscore CE. Underscore CE. Okay, dot S, underscore CE dot S. Tracking website usage, including heat maps and click data. It lasts for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Tracking website usage. So it tracks the website usage, including heat maps and click data.
Heat maps.
Yeah. I don't know what heat maps are.
So I wonder whether other people they have these cookies.
Other what?
Other students have this cookie. Mr. Red, do you have this cookie?
Where did you find it? Under which?
College.com cookies, the 4-day cookies.
Yeah, but you clicked in the box. Which one did you click on in the box?
Sorry, let me.
No, I didn't have the one you got.
So in the box, we have carlosrosario.org, right? And we
I
have.
don't have Carlos Rosario.org.
Are you in Schoology, using the Schoology?
Yes.
So what do you have in the box?
I have cookies. So I have 8 cookies in use. When I click,
No, but it has to tell you the website or, right? At the top, it says allowed block. And then below that, it says the following cookies were set when you viewed this page. And then mine has carlosrosario.org and elearning.carlosrosario.org. Then I double click carlosrosario.org, and then I got a cookies folder. Then I double click the cookies folder, and then I got one cookie. So what was your main? You don't have carlosrosario.org at all?
I think maybe I should go to the website of Carlos Rosario, right?
No, we are in Schoology.
Yeah, I'm in Schoology. I have a catalog app.schoology.com. So when I click,
Let me see what you have. Let me see what you have.
okay.
Yeah, she's right. I don't have it either. I don't have a Carlos Rosario.
Same thing, mine too.
I have GA cookies, CE,
I think so.
GAT. Yeah, you have.
I have this.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, you have to click the padlock.
Yeah. This
Yes.
is.
Click the padlock.
Yeah,
Click
this is the padlock.
cookies. Click cookies. Now you have Schoology.
Yeah.
Now double click Schoology.com. Now double click cookies. Now you have the underscore CE.S and you have the underscore GA.
No, she has that.
Huh?
I think I have the same as her, more than that. I have a GAWVWO, about 1, 2, 3, quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
And it all depends on what you're doing, right?
Right.
So that's why I have one set. Helen has a different set. Meseret has a different set. It all depends on what you're doing on Schoology. So go ahead and click app.schoology.
Okay.
That's good.
Cookies. You have several different cookies there. And you can always go online and find out what type of cookie that is, what it does.
Wow.
Okay. Last stop.
Oh, so it's web database session storage, local
You have
storage.
to double click, Helen.
Interesting.
Nothing happens when you double click? Oh,
No.
there you go. There you go. It's
Yeah.
double click. Yeah.
This don't have cookie.
Oh, that's no cookie. That's a website.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a website, anything under that.
Okay. So you can see cookies are extremely important. And some of them are innocent. And some of them are not innocent. And you can see at the bottom, you can block depending on what you find out about that certain cookie, or you can remove it. Click block. Click, let's see. Okay, so you're not blocking any cookies. So that's why you don't have anything there. But if, let's say, you decided to block third-party cookies, you'll see all the third-party cookies when you click block.
Which was third?
Huh?
So here is, these are not third cookie, right? Third
They are
party.
what?
So these cookies are not third party cookies, right?
I don't know. You have to find out.
Okay.
You have to research and find out what type of cookie.
Oh, got you.
Mhm.
So I thought it was placed by the school because under Schoology, it's not that. So I have to find out.
Right, exactly. Any other questions? Let's see. Okay, so let's look at this again. Let's go back to the exercise. Let's see. So let's look at exercise 4. It says highlight in yellow all the reasons that cookies are beneficial. Beneficial means good. So which reason, which ones would we choose that say that cookies are beneficial? Keep a log of your previous visits, is that beneficial?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Remains on your computer permanently?
No.
No, I wouldn't
No.
want, no.
No.
You can fill in forms easily.
Yes.
Your data is sold to advertisers.
No.
No.
Personal information can be taken.
No.
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 Okay, number 2, highlight in pink all the reasons that cookies are not beneficial, not good.
Mhm.
Keep a log of your previous visits.
No.
Well, you know, if it doesn't keep a log
different.
of your previous visit, then you have to, every time you go to that site, you have to enter, start from the beginning. So if it's not keeping a log of your previous visits, that's a lot of work that you have to do. Number 2, remains on your computer permanently.
Yes.
Yes.
You can fill in forms easily.
No.
No.
Your data is sold to advertisers.
Yes.
Yes.
Personal information can be taken.
Yes.
Okay. Let's say, Azeb, give me a name of a
Cookie.
type of cookie.
Oh my God. It's not easy.
Which one is the one that we were talking about that we should block?
Third
I
part.
forget the name, the third one.
Okay. Maria, what give me a name of a type of cookie?
Third part to
Or third party cookies. Uh-huh. Hudita, give me a name of another type of cookie. You are you on, Hudita? We can't clear you. Okay, she's gone. Okay, Ryder, give me a name of another type of cookie.
Oh, that flash cookies.
I'm sorry.
Flash cookie.
Cookie, yeah.
Uh-huh. So Hudita, give me a name of a third type of cookie.
Well, we have also the zombie cookie.
Zombie cookies, yes. Now, number 4, list 3 advantages and 3 disadvantages of cookies. Helen, give me one advantage of cookie.
Remain on your computer permanently.
Uh-huh. Abraham, give me one disadvantage of cookies. Oh, that's one advantage, Helen?
No.
You asked me to advantage.
Advantage, yeah. One advantage of cookies.
I think it's avoid your login.
The login?
The avoid
Avoids?
login.
Uh-huh.
I can know how to express that.
Uh-huh.
Cooking also help the borrowers to keep the track.
Keep a log of your. I think it's keep a log of your previous visits.
Uh-huh. Okay. Abraham, give me one disadvantage of cookies.
It allows the website to recognize users.
Do you think that's a disadvantage?
No, the advantage.
No, give me a disadvantage.
Loss of privacy when your data is shared.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the next page. 10 things to know about digital footprints. Number 1, when you search and interact online, a trail of info is left behind. Number 2, elements of your digital footprints can be searched or shared. Number 3, digital footprints can be helpful or harmful to your reputation, both now and in the future. Number 4, once online, things can exist forever, even if deleted. Number 5, always think before you post online. Number 6, personal information or opinions sent to one person can be shared with a larger audience. Number 7, Googling yourself can be a worthwhile exercise. Number 8, old or inactive accounts should be disabled or deleted. Number 9, keep personal details, private, and control the privacy settings on your accounts. Number 10, be mindful of the digital footprints of others. Ask before tagging photos. Okay, that's what I was trying to explain yesterday about tagging photos. It used to be where people would write the names of all the people in a photograph, and then all you had to do was just put your mouse pointer on one person in the photograph and you would get their name. They don't allow that they don't do that anymore because that's not a good thing, because people put a name to a face and who knows all the different things that they can do to damage you. And then last page, no, is that, I don't think that's the last page. Think before you speak. But this also goes for think before you like, before you post, before you share. Is it true? Is it helpful? Is it important? Is it necessary? And last but not least, is it kind? So always think first. And then we have this last page with some information of how to manage your digital footprints. So make sure you read over them. Any questions before we leave for the day? And remember, those videos are, all of them are very important to watch and understand better what this internet business is all about.
Miss Yolanda, today is the last day for us of class.
No, tomorrow.
Did we finish the,
For evening class, today is the last day for evening. Tomorrow is the last day for AM classes.
okay, because we finished this one, so that's why.
Yeah.
Miss
And
Orlando?
remember,
Okay,
if your class is at Harvard, you need to collect your material. So if you're taking a ESL 5, if you're taking ESL 4 or 5 or Spanish GED, if you're taking any of those courses, you need to go pick up your material. The last day is Friday. Is everyone familiar with what class they are being registered in for next semester?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know. I guess I have to. I'm not going to come tomorrow because I have to figure out what the mess did with my.
why can't you call them today?
Well, I want to try, but I don't know exactly what's going on with my.
Yeah,
my thing.
I think I forwarded my supervisor.
Okay,
Um,
because I'm supposed to.
she didn't respond yet though. But call
Okay.
them today, call them today.
In Harvard.
Right, call the school and ask for the registration department. Tell them that's very important. You have to speak to someone in the registration department.
Okay.
Okay, so those of you where there have been errors, I've already communicated with the registration department to find out why they did what they did. And Maria
Yeah.
They only registered you into ESL 6. So once you start ESL 6, you inform the teacher that you are taking a second class, right?
Yeah.
And that you took a second class this semester. That's very important that you tell them that you took a second class this semester and you want to continue taking a second class. Okay?
Okay, just now I registered only in ESL 6.
Yes.
I should say my teacher about I want to take second class.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. I have question. The student who will in the Sonia Gutierrez campus, how can we get material?
They are going to be mailing it, but the teacher will contact you to give you the Zoom link
Okay.
and any other information that that teacher has to provide to you. They will contact you and they will mail any material that you need for the class.
Okay.
Okay, that's students who are taking classes at SG, Sonia Gutierrez campus, right? So if you're taking ESL 6, ESL 7, ESL 8, advanced English, and any of the career courses. No one applied to take any of the career courses. So you have, your teacher will be in contact with you and your materials will be mailed to you. Students who are going to Sonia Gutierrez campus, taking a class at the Sonia Gutierrez campus. Okay?
Okay.
We get it on time because
What's
mail.
that?
I said, I hope we get it on time because mail is,
Things are so bad.
yeah,
They
very.
say 2 weeks behind.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I mailed a bill and they sent me yesterday that I have to pay again. And I said, no, I'm not gonna pay extra because I already mailed like a week in advance. You know what I
Right.
mean? So
Yeah.
it's really hard.
Yeah, people are still getting Christmas cards.
I got one of them too the other day.
Yeah. Well, anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. Contact me. Let me know. Okay?
Miss
Okay.
Miss Orlando,
Yes.
I have question.
Mhm.
Also, your video, you say before you give us the link, that one also we didn't see again,
Which video?
and this the class recording. Did you get?
You mean all of the videos on in YouTube?
Yeah, that one also is gone.
Oh,
We didn't
okay.
get.
Let me see if I can get it because I tried sending it to someone and they said that they are not able to use it. They can't access the videos. So let me try to figure out how I can give you the link
Okay.
so that you can see all the videos. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
And also, Miss Yolanda,
Yes.
I hope you like revise tomorrow the one you teach earlier because there was no recording, and then some of us I know I didn't hear anything because my computer was down.
Which one? Social media?
No. I'm talking about today. Today when we started how to archive, I believe.
How to what?
Archive or
Oh no. Well, there's nothing to. You can only download and save. You don't have any option to archive.
So what did you do then? Oh, that's what you did earlier with the class.
Yeah, we couldn't. You don't have any tools to archive. You don't have any gears to click on
Okay.
to choose to save the resources or to archive. Students don't have those.
Okay.
So there's really nothing you can do except download whatever you want
Mhm.
and save it someplace.
On my personal file.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Like, for example, you were talking about when it went down, you were talking about Word or something. So you just download that and then save it in a
Right.
different place.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Sure. Mhm. I think they are preventing students from archiving because maybe it uses a lot of space. So I think that's why they don't want students to archive.
For
Yeah.
us, it is important.
Plus, if you,
Yeah.
I think if you archive means like it would stay for long, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that means
Yeah. You'll always have access to it.
Okay, so
Okay.
Yeah.
everybody archive is going to be too much for school.
Mhm. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you all. Have a
Thank
good
you.
afternoon.
You too. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, Sarah Yolanda.
Shalom.
Bye,
Sure.
everyone.
See you
Bye.
tomorrow.
Safe.
See ya.
Okay, let's leave.